Hello, good evening. Oh, here we are. Welcome back. We're almost a week later since the last time I've done some GT for you guys. The stream is like buffering, I don't know why, but anyway. Um, I still had something to do, and that was the feature race of the races on Trial Mountain of last Monday. So that's what we're gonna do. So it will be a short stream because it's only these 40 minutes. Tomorrow they will continue. I will look for all the extra details and the standings and the calendar at the end of the stream because I'm wired to my headphones now, so I can't do that. So I think it's time to go. So situation where we left off last time was with this grid for the full race with Guardrail Lover on pole position now. And yeah, the rest just following. HT Index, Animal, Jamie, O'Leary, Tap, Vitver, Skinsy, Other Italian, Omoda, Polty, Ben, Filthy, Major, Rechnix, and Ross is... Okay, that was weird. He's not even on the start-finish straight now. But anyway, let's go. Is this normal? That it's like weaving a bit? I don't know. So 40 minutes of Trial Mountain and we're underway with a good start for Guardrail Lover. Very good one. A little bit different around at the back where Jamie is already aiming for a move on third, which he takes. Oh my god, super slide! Super slide! Holy shit! It would have been goated if he would have saved that one. So Tap, indeed, he was touched by Vidver, did a mega slide, and then end in the wall in the end anyway. Very bad start, by the way, for Ross also. Ah, he was released in the corner. Yeah, he's just nowhere near the rest of the pack. So furthermore, only there was some contact indeed. We have Omoda indeed trying to overtake Other Italian on the outside, doing a great job in that. Goes a bit wide. Vitver also had some contact with Skinsy, who's getting a bit twitchy and turfy on the grass there. And then we have this big battle where Other Italian is going to gain 2 places if he completes this move. And he actually does, for the time being. Maybe Omoda can come back on him, he is still there running inside, but I think he managed to clear them. Yeah, that's a great double overtake. Oh my god, I can't read it. Okay, I don't know. Wait a second then. Why is everything buffering? I was like... Oh my fucking... I don't know what's the problem with YouTube, because it does that, there's nothing else I do differently than on any other day. Because I'm quite sure that it is a YouTube issue. Because we had this the other day as well with the final of Tier 3 in F1 that it was just not loading. Remarkably, it happens often on a Saturday evening. Maybe it works if I see it just doesn't go into live. It is for me also when I started up on my PC. It's just it's struggling to keep it on live. So maybe the idea would just be to don't care about that and just watch it in a little bit of delay. But yeah, this is everything I can do. I don't have any time actually to wait for this, to be honest. Last time with Alu, it was even worse. Like it was never loading, and now it's at least sometimes loading. So yeah. But what I see from like the history of the thingy, you can see it back. It's just buffering a lot. I'm quite sure this is again a YouTube issue. Yeah, just I can't wait. I have to like go on, and as long as I like see the stream, so now and then, it will sure like load at some point. So maybe it will work to like watch it a bit in delay. This was also the other day. Okay, another attempt. I'm like, I'm not like streaming on Wi-Fi. It's like a wired internet cable, so can't do anything else. Let's go. Further up ahead, I think we already have a battle for the lead actually, where HD Index is fully in the slipstream of guardrail lever. And further back, it's a battle between 4th and 5th between O'Leary and... Oh! Wait, what? I want to say it's like a battle for 4th between Animal and O'Leary, but up ahead, HD Index goes for the dive. And from this angle it looks a pretty deep one, but he is nailing the corner. Now, I wouldn't say perfectly indeed. And then, opportunistic as Jamie is, he immediately takes advantage of guardrail lever being a bit off edge. Watch him minus 30 seconds works, yeah. So I think the buffering takes a little bit too long. That's a very good zero. So in the end, we see guardrail lever drop in 2 places in this first lap, starting from the pole position. Further back, Vitver now ahead of Other Battalion, then this whole group where Polty has a look on the inside, also has to defend from Ben, who is from attacking, has to go back in defense, and Filthy with an incredible poor exit, and that's why the McLaren of Wells and Major are both passing him, and Tap is just very far behind, I see now. So Jamie with the fastest lap actually, 58.8, yeah. Rechnik's, Major and Ross have to like fight their way through the field now. And over here... I think that was a bit of a moment for Omorda indeed, who goes onto the grass more. And has a very... interesting line for the tunnel, but he, I was looking behind, I was like, what's he doing? Okay. Don't do that, Skinsy, that's a shame of your, okay. It's everyone driving into the local wildlife, you know? I don't know what that was. Like, look at this. Somewhat of a tank slapper, and then Filthy also tries to pass him and completely underestimates the angle of that corner. But that makes Skinsy lose a lot of positions actually. So this battle between these guys is now for P11. They're almost on the gravel on the inside in order to have a good run through the tunnel where Vitzer is under attack by Other Battalion, who was already on the outside at the beginning. Surely there has been a mistake by O'Leary, yeah. He had the same thing, but he was too close on the inside in an attempt to pass guardrail lever there, and he's getting passed by Animal. And this is now some kind of a, not really a slipstream battle, but Vitver is actually, he was on the verge of losing the position, but is actually managing to keep his car ahead. Omorda is now joining this battle. So up ahead, oh my goodness, O'Leary, that's nothing like I have seen him ever do. He looked a bit desperate though. Maybe just a misjudgment of where the braking zone was for that corner. The sign on the side also says no stopping, so O'Leary's like, ah, no stopping, sure. It's a bit clumsy though also, but he is giving the position back. Ben now putting more pressure on Pulte for 9th. And further back, Ragnix is still defending from Major. So I'm side by side here. Vidver is under a lot of pressure for a lap already. And Otto Battalion is finally gonna pass him into the last corner, but the switchback can be very powerful in this one. And the slipstream. And so they're side by side again, and now Vidver has the momentum actually. So I'm side by side there, Ben and Pulte. He was a little bit twitchy though on the corner exit, but still had a good run. JB improved his fastest lap by 2/10 to a 52.6. And Pulte actually trying to defend the inside, but Ben is gonna come through anyway. They're so much away from the racing line, and now they both have to be, have to pay attention of the other, and that really gained a lot of momentum for Ragnix, who is immediately close to the rear of his teammate. Putting it on the inside here in this first tunnel complex, and I think it goes a bit downhill there. The defending move there by Pulte that was not the most clever thing he could have done, because he's going to lose a lot more now. Major is now also on his inside, or outside, if they just keep continuing like this. I think Major took the long way around the outside, and Pulte actually lost 2 extra places because of that. Jamie has a bit of a gap on the front, with the top 3 being quite steady. There's a 1.5 second penalty for O'Leary. Maybe he cut that corner again too much. I have no clue where the line is, by the way. Oh wait, I know. And now it's Otto Battalion looking to make a move on Animal, but goes a bit wide in this corner, and then Vidver is back on the still. Like, they have been in battle for like 2 complete laps now. And Vidver is followed by his teammate. Yeah, in the end, Pulte lost also the place to Ross, I think, on slipstream though. Oh, the bit of contact there. Vidver had a bit of a weird angle through that corner, and Omoda was suddenly on the same place in the corner as he was. And O'Leary in that had the 1.5 second penalty, and it's making him lose a lot. He's still on the inside here, not the best place to sit. And he joins in between the both forts, and is back into P7. You should have got a penalty for the move on Animal earlier. Then also in this battle now, that would be an interesting place to try to overtake. Omoda clips a bit on the inside though. But I think Ben will be able to get a lot of momentum into the tunnel section. He's already all over the place here at the rear of Omoda, and now Ragnix is looking there, and they even touch. And Omoda was going wide as well, and Ben was getting held up, and Ragnix gets the position and the extra slipstream. There's also something happened at the front actually. Oh, Jamie had a penalty. I was not even aware of that. We were like half a lap further, and I was not aware of that. So HD Index is passing him with ease. Guardrail Lover still has the momentum to pass him. So Jamie down to 3rd. Further back O'Leary, indeed, we saw that. That's the same thing that happened. And that the top 3 just continues. With the red following here. And then we are coming close to like the rear straight. And I think there were some position changes because of a very good run for Jamie through that corner actually. Tried to get back up to the front. Fastest lap by Tap actually, 51.2, but he is in the middle of nowhere still. A lot of flashing there. And here we have Jamie on the inside, regaining his lost positions. And it's oh wait, was a run for other battalion on Animal for P4. Actually, at the last moment he actually gains something, but then he brakes and goes quite wide though. And that gives P4 to the Austrian. Tried a bit of a switchback there, but was too far away, I think. We see that guardrail over really trying to follow Jamie there. And now Ragnax under pressure by this whole group, where Ben indeed dropped away a bit. Oh, he wasn't. That's a weird place to actually lose. To be on the track actually, so far on the inside that you collide with the inside. And because it's also close together here between everyone, he lost 2 places because of it. This is the fun party over here. So the podium runners were like Ragnax, Major and Ross, I think. And are up to 9, 10 and 11 after 4 laps. But they're also are battling against each other, which like hinders the process of getting through the field. Ben is now very close to the rear of Ross. Like, but Ben it's always, he can always like challenge for the highest places. It will always be a race where he suddenly can be the quickest. That's at least my feeling. Major put some more pressure on Ragnax now for 9th. I hope the stream still works, because for me, I'm now the only one watching, so maybe with the delay it's going to be okay. Either way, it's going to be a video anyway. Victor with, yeah, he was behind O'Leary. We also see Animal and other battalion side by side, up ahead. The top 2 is like, the top 3 has gone into the distance though. Oh, and Animal goes very deep. And now suddenly it's always a 3 wide in the corner, and then there is contact and a lot of concertina effect, where Omorda and Animal lose a lot of places. Ragnax is quite lucky to get through that unscathed. Yeah, Vitfer hit him. And then Omorda lost a lot of momentum though. But it could have been way worse. Animal is just dropping back to P11. That's a very decisive move there from Major, an important one as well, since it allows him to still follow Ragnax. Now Omorda's now in the clutch of traffic. Luckily. It's just YouTube is glitching, I think. What a surprise. Oh, boom! Oh, Ben, mate, what was that? That was a dive. He was still behind Animal, who was on the gravel pit. I think he brakes way too late here. Oh yeah, and then tries to avoid and even hits Ross a little bit. But he compromises himself mostly because he gets on the high curb and gets off guard, and now he's still in 12th. Further back, loss of momentum for Polty, which sees him lose another 2 positions. And Jamie gets his favor back because it's now HP index with the penalty. And he is back where he was 2 laps ago, before that penalty. And will even provide some momentum for Guardrail Lover to get into second. He's not the fastest of the top 3 Guardrail Lover, but if the others still will get penalties, then Omoda very close to the rear of Major in maybe trying to repass him. Tap is still struggling though. His last lap was a 53.8. He's still one of the quickest ones, but he lost a lot of momentum in that first 2:17 lap actually. Ben trying to again pass Animal, and the same for Ross and Omoda here. Slipstream high, and there's suddenly Auto Battalion. I'm not sure how he gained so much time in the last laps. He did a 54.6 though, but he's making the move on HT Index, and O'Leary is also taking a look, but the door is firmly closed there. Further back, I think something happened with Omoda again. He brakes quite late. Passes Major though, but Major, no, it's almost a bit of a block pass. Successful though. That's good, Sunny. And now Omoda back into 8, and this is not what Major needed. Last lap over here, he overtook him, and that was a crucial move, and now he's back where he was actually. So this is going to be a feisty battle all the way from P2 to, I think 8th, 9th or 10th. Where's the pit entrance by the way? Is it like straight? Ah, that's straight there, okay, fair. So O'Leary also looking for improvement of position. Like this, just everyone. Ragnick's a bit all over the place, but he manages to clear that section pretty good as well. It's shaping up to be one big battle for P2. And that's mainly because my Guardrail Lover did a 54.2, Auto Battalion had a 51.6, that's he had an improvement, a personal best this lap, and now he's all over the place. And was already alongside at the beginning of the straight, but the top speed is kicking in. And these two are quite evenly matched actually. We have to be aware that Jamie actually is on the medium tires, Guardrail Lover as well. It's I think a lot, it's mixed though, it's really mixed. That's cool to see. Super wide for Ben over there, but it doesn't cost him any position now, although Filthy is very close to him. And a lot of momentum for Ragnick there. Vitver even also takes a penalty, so he is now doomed anyway for this place. I think Ragnick just saw that and was like, yeah sure, go on, for these 2 corners you will be ahead. Big momentum for, big moment there for HT Index. Vitver gets it next lap of course, because he got the penalty late, sure. So now he's a threat for those guys up ahead, because he had a lot of momentum, and he's gonna make 2 moves. Now surely O'Leary has to close the door there, and he does. And then Ragnick has to positionize his car the best he can, but there was no way past HT Index over there. Oh, that's a gap that was not really there. And it's cost them both of them momentum, and this is the opportunity Ragnick's waited for. He can make it 3 wide, but then the top speed will come in, and Zitver is giving HT now a bit of slipstream, even though he's running harder on the straight, faster. And Omoda, Major and Ross are watching by. Ragnick's gonna complete the move? Yes, he does. Because there's like a big gap behind Ross. To Filthy, who crashes into the wall, and then it's Carnage over here, where Skidsy is the lucky one to get through. Tap is back in, yeah, well, car territory. He finally sees other cars around him. Didn't have the best run in the end over there, so Ben is still ahead of him. It's so hard to pass here. It's actually there. Zitver took the penalty, but I think also Guardrail Lover. Yeah, something happened with him because he was solidly in third, and yeah, misses his apex there and takes way too many speed into the corner. So he loses to O'Leary. He's gonna lose to Zitver, but he can retake that position very quickly. And so Ragnick maybe can make it a 3 wide again if he has a very good exit on Guardrail Lover. Passing him, and then we'll have momentum on Zitver to go to P4. 15 minutes. Although Zitver is giving it a fight. But he backs off, yeah, he was on the inside over there. Further, Omoda is doing still some good jobs. Major made the pass on the HT index, who dropped a lot in the last lap. Had a 55 as well, so... but it's very feisty here in the midfield actually now. Omoda really close enough, Major over there, and then HT is on the outside. It can maybe let something work, and he indeed does. That's mainly because Omoda is kind of aggressive on defending here. Really goes to cover up some lines, and it also gave Major the position back. If it goes on like this, actually some guys from behind maybe can rejoin this battle. Ross is just watching by, like, I'm entertained. Jamie has a comfortable lead. Otto Battalion is defending P2 from O'Leary. Ragnick's is clear now. And now finally Ross has waited this time to make a move, maybe? I haven't seen him doing an overtake this race yet. And that's on HT index, but yeah, he had to give him a little bit of room. He did in the end, but it cost him a bit of his corner exit. Although the position is gained, Omoda goes deep there. That's an opportunity for Major to pass him a second time in this part of the track. I just wanted to do the switchback though. But you need a lot of momentum for this short straight. So people are in, O'Leary is in, and Otto Battalion, both on the softs. Omoda clashing with the barrier once again, and now Major will have a run on him. Who is so far down? Oh, that's Animal, who had a big moment, I think, there. Tap all the way back now into 11th. Fought his way ahead of Ben. There's a big gap to close to the rest indeed, where Major didn't make the move on Omoda. It's a feisty, interesting battle here. Quite entertaining. Now that's the run Ross would have wanted, but he doesn't have the slipstream now. That can be an issue. I think it is an issue, yeah. And then now he has regained enough momentum to... Omora also going for a move on guardrail lever, just a clean cut move on the inside there. And Ross has finally passed Major now. Skitty and the group which he is leading are closing in actually. Not a lot of people are pitting, so there are two guardrail lever, a little bit of a look. In the end, Omora really gained more positions than lost. There is the, oh, I wanted to say the run for Major, but I think he was getting a bit held up by Ross. Or he just wants to be behind him at this moment in the race. That's also possible. Pit stop for Tab, who was on the mediums and already going in. So he knows he can make it on the softs, that amount of laps. Because the rest where they're fighting against, O'Leary is ahead of Other Battalion. Those are the ones that pitted. They are both on mediums with almost a fuel tank going to the finish. Whoa, HD is all over the place. Oh my god, I'm not sure if Major saw him being there, because that was a very small gap that was already closing. Luckily they are right now. And Ross going into the top 5 halfway through the race. Exactly. He's also on the medium tires though, and HD on the inside, Major just going down and Ross going up. That's the trend we see now. And indeed there is Skinsy returning to this group. He kinda left everyone for dust in the own group he was in. Only Filthy has been able to follow a little bit. Oh, there's a bit of gravel there, and it's good that Skinsy was already designed to go into the pits together with Ross. But still, Filthy is now wanting to join this battle. So at the front, it's just JB still. A very good lap times now by Refties. He was a second faster over the last lap with a personal best in his first 51. Victor under pressure from Omora now. So they are back together. They were also together on track at the beginning of this race. So Godwell is still trying to do what he can. He doesn't have like the best pace, but he's at least consistent and doesn't look to make mistakes. I think HT Index indeed hit the inside wall there, and don't give those opportunities to Major, I would say, because he will really go for them. Although he will still have to fight for it, but he can very well line it up over here. HT is already in the wall and Major is already passed. And this loss of momentum can even mean that Filthy can gain a position. He's done some solid lap times since some horrible lap 8 for him. Oh, what happened? Other Battalion was still following O'Leary. He had still his eyes on him, and ahead of Ross, and then clips the wall and really completely losing his car. And that's a place for Ross, for Tab, and also for Skinsy. I hope he sees him. Yeah. Leader Jamie is in, Rechnix is following him, Vidver as well. This is just fuel-wise Omora. Guardrail lever can do another lap though, he kinda saved his tires quite well. And the same goes for Filthy and for HT Index. All the mediums can do another lap. Ragnar still had a lot of fuel though, so he doesn't have to refill fuel a lot. So now we're gonna see The top three are doing an extra lap. Ben was almost out of fuel, and now we have O'Leary over here to see what the undercut, how powerful it was. Although there will be people on softs around him. And I think there will also be guys that rejoin the track ahead of him. Yes, 2 in total. Jamie, who took a lot more fuel than Rechniks, and the battle for the win is thereby on. And Rechniks, there is only one thing he has to do now, and that's to defend against O'Leary on his wrong tires. Maybe he has to fuel save a bit more, but he also had some more fuel in his car, so... Look at how British or American the top 8 is now. Behind, Ross is having his eyes on those two, so he is net in P4. Tab with the fastest lap at 50.7, and he is kind of recovering. Already did a pit stop a bit earlier. Will be on older softs though, but he's in a good position now. Fitter as well, and then we have what the hell this is, where Majors is defending the left side of the tunnel. But it's Skitzy who has the run on him. It's not a good race for Major. It looks so promising, but he's now dropped way back more positions than he ever gained. So here we have Jamie going to another lap, and he has 15 more minutes to fend off a challenge from Rechniks, who is almost indeed very much close to him. O'Leary still inside Ross as well, who is closing in on O'Leary for that podium position. And does the fastest lap of the race by doing so, a 1:50.4. Tap is following, then Jitzer, and he will rejoin the track just ahead of the pit stop guy. However, it's going to be busy here. Oh, there were a lot of people that had to brake because they rejoined quite nasty there. In the end, Other Battalion is kind of screwed. And it's a big win there for Skinsy though. He is now in 7th, just ahead of Major. Filthy in 9th, and HT index is... Oh, it's a bit of a largy move there by Other Battalion. Passing Carter Lover, who's dropping through the field. Also likely going to lose this position to Amora. And then the only ones behind are Polty, and yeah, Ben is quite far down already, actually. There will be the run of Ross for P3. Oh, they were having a good race though so far. Putting it deep into the corner. Actually gave Ross a bit of a challenge, but not that much though. Ross up to 3rd, and it lost up a little bit of time, but he has enough time to get to Jamie and Rechniks. So, and then we will have this increasingly bigger group that will be fighting for P7 if Filthy will be joining them. Now, it's not like Major has been around P8 for way too long now. He was together with Ross, so something went wrong for him. Other Battalion also defending against Amora, who also dropped way further back compared to his teammate Zitzer. Major takes a lot more momentum into that section, but hasn't found a spot to pass Skinsy there. Yeah, this is just waiting until someone just does something. So Filthy is indeed joining this battle for P7. This is, I think, the most tight battle now in the whole top 10. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. That's fun here. Oh, Faulty is just eliminating Alter Artillery. Oh my god, it's just killing him. Yeah, well, it was shaping up to be a great battle, and now I don't know anymore. We still have 3 cars close to each other here. Fighting for 11th are they now. It's a 50.5 new personal best, and thereby Jamie's gaining 8 more tenths on Ragnick's, where Ross is doing another fastest lap but is gaining more than a second on Ragnick's. 51.9 for O'Leary, so Tap is gaining 1.5 seconds on him. He will be able to go to 4th. Vitfer in a 51.6, he's all over the place, and he sees Skidsy gaining a second on him. So there are some people, and maybe on the soft side thing, that are gaining a lot of pace and a lot of time very quickly. And it makes sure that people are just getting closer to each other. For example, Tap here on O'Leary for P4. O'Leary is indeed on the mediums, is the highest on the mediums. So since the switch to the softs, Tap only has done 150s, and he's doing some master recovery drive here. I don't think it will be enough for the win though. He has 10 more minutes, and he's too far off, I think. And there he is, up into P4. Same goes here for Vitfer, and also Major has a 2-second penalty. He had a good lap time though. That's gonna cost him a place to fill fuel for sure. Oh. Skidsy is still slowing him down though. It's 4 away from Major, unfortunately. Yeah, that's easy. Maybe even HT Index will have the momentum to pass him. Wow, a 150.0, that's a very good lap. He's just unlucky that Tap went 4/100th faster this lap. Yeah, the softs are really into their optimal live condition now, and that will make HT very much a threat for this position. Skidsy also gaining a lot on Vitfer, although Vitfer did a much better lap, a personal best last time around. O'Leary is, yeah, not going well for him. So here we are, Ross at the rear of Ragnick's, who is in the 51s and not really doing the best he can. And so this will be the first time in the race of today that Ross will pass Ragnick's, if I'm correct. If he manages to do so on the outside. No, he actually isn't. But then Ragnick's overcooking it a bit. I think Ross also got a bit scared because of that. That was also not his ideal corner approach. But he gained the position, is now in P2 and can try to catch Jamie, although he didn't have any traffic now, this lap. And now Tap is also already at Ragnick's. Major is still under a lot of pressure here. Did a 53 because of the penalty last lap. And there is HT Index passing him for 9th. Major will try to come up with some momentum, and that will be helped by that. penalty line also for Polty. So Guardrail Lover gains a position on him here. Major indeed passed. If you guys want to see it, this is where he passed it. Let's see how Tap is gonna fight Revnix. That was not successful. .53 for Revnix last lap. That's awful. That's sad for him. He really tried to fight for his podium here. With only a little bit more than 6 minutes on the clock. I'm so tired. Oh, that was the move for Skidgy on Vitter. Had become bloody time. They're both on soft though. Skidgy is having massive pace now on those tires. Vitter also doesn't defend this super hard, so he upped it to 6th, even on his run for personal best. And yeah, O'Leary's pace has dropped so hard that maybe he can still pass him. Tap is a bit stuck now behind Revnix. It's not really working out for him now. 2-second penalty for Guardrail Lover, although he did a personal best also. And has gained a lot on Polty, of course. Ben is in the middle of nowhere and other Italian as well. Skidgy got a penalty though. He's gonna serve it the next round, but that will make his quest for P5 much harder. And Vitter was trying it, but was not really super brave on that one, and maybe for the smarter good. And now he will try to pass him on the inside here into the first lighted tunnel now. This will all give Filthy a better chance at this fight actually. Bit of hit with the barrier. It's yeah, not gonna help of course. I think Filthy doesn't need the penalty for Skidgy to pass him. He can also pass him on merit. Maybe if he's blocked off a little bit by Vitter on the inside, but Vitter's corner is also good, so nothing changes here. Tap is still following Revnix closely, and Ross, well, he was 5/10 faster than Jamie last lap, but yeah, you're not gonna make it with that pace. It's also 5/10 now for Skidgy. So yeah, O'Leary lost a lot compared to the rest, and indeed Skidgy, he was in the fierce battle with Vitter, who just repassed him, I think. Oh no. And yeah, then he will de-accelerate, and that's an easy pass for Filthy indeed, into 7th. Another penalty there for Polty. Maybe Guardrail Lover can come back, but lost a lot last lap with a 55. So yeah, for these final laps, let's see if Tap can still secure that podium. They would kind of both deserve it, but tad maybe a bit more since he was so far down last. Oh, I'll have a hangover, I think. It's awful. There he comes, on the inside. Speaking about a bold move. Brake in time, please. Never mind. Okay, sorry, that was a bit funny though. Brake in time, please. No, oh hell. Here's the rest. What's also doing? Oh, what's that filthy? He's now right up the gearbox of the Vitter. And they actually indeed see O'Leary, who has an awful pace. Although last lap he was a 10 faster than Vitter. Let's see what they can do. I think they will only do 2 more laps. Some of them. Skidzy there. Was the tiniest of gaps, but maybe he's gonna make it through though. He was in such a good position, with such good pace. And then he had the penalty indeed on lap 19. And that's also some kind of a penalty you would inflict on yourself. Further back, Major still with HT index in the fight for ninth. Wait. Jamie, what did you do? How has you been so close suddenly? Penalty? No. Yeah, it's a 53. It's a 53. What did Jamie do? Lag over the course of a lap? I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. But anyway. Oh, internet maybe? I don't know. He lost a lot of time. That's all I can see. And that's what happened. And poor Jamie. This is the final minute. They are likely gonna do another lap though. And that's interesting because his tires are gone, but Ross's fuel is almost gone. Incredible, like this final lap showdown where Ross is actually indeed stealing away the win. It's always fun that I am like in the tiers where the admins are always fighting for championships. Convenient, right? Last year with Reno. Yeah, they have to go on. They have to go on. Yeah, Jimmy's not gonna do that now. He's all over the place. I'm very curious if the rest will make it though. And Tap is finishing in 4th. There goes his chance. And there is a, oh my god, a dash for the line. And it almost looked like Vitter broke earlier. But O'Leary gets 5th. Vitter in 6th, Filthy in 7th. See? He breaks. Okay, sure. Skinsy in 8th, HT in 9th, Major with a poor performance unfortunately in 10th, Omoda in 11th, Polty in 12th, and Guardrail Lover will be 13th. Ben in 14th, and other battalion in 15th. Animal has dropped out of the lobby. So this will give Ragnick's a final opportunity to maybe pass Jamie. He was 2 seconds faster last lap. Yeah, Ross is just feel safe about maximum. So that's the only thing we still have to find out, if Ragnick's is gonna also drop Jamie another position. He's very close now. Master performance by Ross, by the way. He is on his way to win here. And Jamie purely went super defensive on his line over there. I don't think that was necessary. I don't think that invites Ragnick for an attack though. But he manages to finish in second, which is still a good performance though. And yeah, he is your winner. Ross again, not with the fastest lap this time. But that's it. So in 2 hours. Yeah. So first of all, in 2 hours. Wait, I will tell that in a moment. I hope it's still working though. It paused me for a minute. Yeah. So sorry for that though. It's awful. Like YouTube can't sort their shit out. It's like awful. Anyway. Standings. Like this is a joke. This is a legitimate joke. Anyway, I think I already have both steward standings. No. Ah, yeah, okay. It's working now. It's only in 144p. Lovely. Anyway, so the standings for now, this basically means that Ross won both races indeed. I almost forgot he won the first one, because I didn't do it in the same stream. So he is now 21 points ahead of Tap, who has a poor run so far of 3 races in a row not on the podium. Major now also in third. That was also his worst performance in a while though. Ragnick's in fourth. He was not here for a week, so makes sense. Skinsy in fifth now. Filthy in sixth. Vitra in seventh. Reno was not here, and that's why he's now in eighth. O'Leary in ninth with his not his best result of the season. And Polty in 10th. Pyro was also not here, so he dropped down as well. And McLaren is now almost leading with 100 points, because, yeah, go to the team, apparently. Okay. Thank you all for joining again. Tomorrow, the race will be at Interlagos, where we also had the real F1 tune track race a week ago. So I think that's the track that's returning from last season, actually. And further, I want to promote something else, because in 2 hours we will have the Race of Champions for the Formula 1 section. So if you want to check that out, feel free to do. It will be commentated by Blood, and we will have all the best drivers of last F1 season in one race, a 100% race around Imola. So if you want to check that out, feel free to do. Thank you all. I'm going off for dinner, and we'll see you guys indeed next Thursday, most likely, because I will indeed, I will try to do it on a Thursday this time. So, bye bye. Have a good one.